It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. Taking a look at some numbers here for him.
He hasn't been as sharp as we're used to seeing in the last 10 games. You can tell in his passing, his assists are down. Even the simple passes look hard for him. Maybe he can get his groove back tonight.
So here's Las Vegas' starting group. We've got Barnes, R.J. Barrett out there with Johnson. Then it's Andre Drummond, and it's Thompson in at power forward. And for the Timberwolves, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. And one thing you've got to do on the floor tonight, box out.
Two elite rebounding teams here, BA, so making sure that possessions count. Work to get the best possible shot you can in the half court, because you know there's not going to be a lot of second opportunities in this one.
Now here's Edwards. Shot from the wing. Drummond grabs the miss. And they're on the break.
A really good focus from RJ there. I think that improves his percentages.
Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Here's McDaniels. For 3, Randle. Drummond grabs the miss.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
First team foul.
Thompson finds Barnes. Outside Johnson. He shoots over DiVincenzo. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. For Las Vegas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. DiVincenzo against Johnson. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Well, Edwards can be so accurate, making shots look easy at times.
Left side Barnes. 3-pointer. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. And one thing about Harrison Barnes, Brent, he is efficient on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, it just feels like Harrison Barnes is one of those guys, BA, that's super steady, right? You know what he's going to do on a nightly basis, the shots he's going to take, and he has confidence in every one of those shots that he gets. So committed to both ends of the floor and a real team helper.
Hey, pulling out the hook shot. No one there to defend it, that's for sure.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Well, he's got no problems getting inside if there's that kind of room available. Dante with 2.
Johnson against DiVincenzo. Johnson passes to Barnes. Over McDaniels. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
Well, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
And the shot goes.
And, man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
They were blown out by this squad last time. Could not stop the bench from scoring. That was the difference.
And since that memorable All-Star break, these are the point guards who have been working the hardest on the glass. Barnes against McDaniels. Edwards looking for an opening. Shot clock at 6. From 11 feet away, Drummond grabs the miss. Las Vegas leading by 5. Barnes passes to Thompson. Got it. Good job in the low post. Thompson's got his second basket of the game.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Edwards finds McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Drives to the hoop. Soft approach.
Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Thompson. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Outside Johnson. Back to Thompson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thompson's got 6 points.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Pass to McDaniels. Inside. Here's Edwards. And he banks in the layup.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. And he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
DiVincenzo against Johnson. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft. Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Drummond. He hits the second from the line. Well, how good does it feel to be one of the more elite teams at this point of the season, Brent?
Well, B.A., you just know you have an opportunity, and you don't want to do anything to take you off that path to possibly winning a championship. So staying locked in, enjoying it to some degree, but really understanding that this opportunity is hard to come by. And let's go after it.
Lets it go. And he buries that one. Back rim it in. He's got 9.
Oh, boy, look at the quickness to create space. Edwards puts defenders right on their heels.
Johnson inside. DiVincenzo covering. Really left him alone that time.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Randall against Thompson. Out to DiVincenzo. And that one is hammered home.
And DiVincenzo, he can really get up there.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Las Vegas. It's a 5-point game. Comes up empty down low. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Randall, the pass to DiVincenzo. Down low. Randall outside. From deep. The offensive rebound. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grab it over the top.
Are you kidding me? Wow, amazing.
Man, Jeremy Grant is one of those guys that's capable of highlight dunks on a nightly basis. That time, vicious finish.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Now here's Gobert. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. To the middle. Pass to Randall. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, it's strong, and it's athletic, and it's left-handed, so tough for guys to adjust to that. Randall, tough matchup.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's DiVincenzo following the score by Las Vegas. Edwards, no good.
I saw a green light there, but he's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Kept alive. Back to Barrett. And stolen by Edwards. Here's DiVincenzo. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's Barnes. 5 points in the game. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Barnes has got 7 points in the game.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
They double Randall. DiVincenzo on the wing, covered by Johnson. And here's Edwards outside. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. 12 points for him.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Outside Johnson. Grant with a screen on DiVincenzo. And there's the lob. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Ooh, great feed, great finish. That's Jeremy Grant.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. Dillingham's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Ellis is checked in for Las Vegas. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Outside Johnson. Here's Dillingham. Finished off the break. Dillingham's got his second basket.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective. Taking it right to the defense.
Three-pointer off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
No problem from Harrison Barnes. They're getting up and throwing it down.
Here's Dillingham. He's got 5. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Conley. Back to Alexander Walker. Clock at 6. Randall, pass to Conley. Off target from three-point range. Las Vegas has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit. But size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association. And Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Pass to Randall. Conley goes in. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Even though Conley is older, he's still really fast, using that speed well to draw the foul on the drive.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Las Vegas.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Ellis passes to Barnes. Shoots over Miller. Barnes, it's good. Barnes has got 11 points.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To the inside. Alexander Walker with it. Working on Barnes. Alexander Walker, the pass to Miller. Shoots over Thompson. Miller can't get it to go. Las Vegas leading by 4. Barrett with it. He's picked up by Conley. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Barrett against Edwards. Here's Alexander Walker. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barnes Barnes in the post. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots that knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Middleton. And so it's Las Vegas, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And more NBA action on 2K Sports, coming your way right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, guys, what do you think about what we've seen from Las Vegas?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Naz Reid. And it's Garza in at the center position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Ellis. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Middleton looking around. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Reid. Middleton, no good.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Reid for 3. Ellis with a rebound. Las Vegas leading by 8. Here's Middleton. Clarkson outside. It's Middleton on the wing. Pass to Ellis. They get the rebound. Oh, swiped away. Now here's Conley. The D's right on him. And here's Alexander-Walker. Garza passes to Alexander-Walker. Puts up a 3. Minnesota again missing.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Ingles, he's checked in for Garza. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And at this stage of his career, Clarkson really knows his role. A highly effective scorer who looks to decimate defenses.
Stolen by Ingles. Alexander-Walker with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Puts one up from 19. To the middle. Here's Reid. A slam dunk by Reid.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Middleton outside. Pass to Johnson. Here's Ellis. On the wing, Clarkson. Again the miss by Las Vegas. Clarkson against Edwards. From 12 feet. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
And just working his way inside, keeping Edwards out.
Here's Johnson, guarded by Edwards. There's the double team with Alexander-Walker. Clarkson for 3. Alexander-Walker grabs the board. Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. Outside Ingles. 5 to shoot. Pass to Edwards. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
And I'll tell you, it's pretty amazing. They were even in the game, to be honest. I mean, they didn't play well and still almost came away with it.
And I'll tell you, if they had pulled that game out, it would have been an amazing win because they made a bunch of mistakes. Nothing was going their way, and somehow they still nearly won it.
And Minnesota with possession here, following the score by Las Vegas. Oh, Edwards just pulling his way inside.
And just an agile move by Edwards inside, allowing him to beat the contact.
Ellis passes to Clarkson. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Ellis. The three is up. Buries it from three. Ellis has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Conley. Not a lot of room. Ingles against Middleton. Outside, Ingles. Reed with it. Ingles finds Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Johnson with a bucket.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Pass to Reed. Now Edwards. Reed, a screen on Clarkson. Outside, Ingles. Takes a 13-footer. Rebound by Middleton. Las Vegas leading by 9. And as Chris Middleton has gotten older, Brent, he's had to battle a number of injuries.
Yeah, no doubt this is what happens to an aging player. And for Middleton, they seem to just be compounding. The tough thing for the squad that he plays with is just how reliable and important he's been. He needs to find it back in his own body.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Ingles. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. And Las Vegas will go for a different look here. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Ellis. Thompson comes in for Chris Middleton. Barnes, he's checked in for Robinson. And it's R.J. Barrett in for Clarkson. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And Las Vegas making a change here. Ellis is checked in. Here's Edwards. 16 points for him. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
And see, right there, you see the patience Edwards has developed. Not forcing it, getting the defender to commit.
And this will be his second trip to the free throw line.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
First one falls.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Las Vegas leading by 10. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And you look around the league. Brent, are small market teams having a moment?
Well, B.A., these teams have done a very good job of positioning themselves well. If you look back over the past couple years, what have they done? Well, they've had themselves a lot of pick and a lot of good fortune moving up in the draft in some cases. And these teams aren't going anywhere.
And the second free throw is good.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Pass to Gobert. And here's Edwards. Edwards is doubled. Back to Gobert. Outside, DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He shoots it. Gobert passes to Edwards. Gets a very good look and converts. Edwards has got 8 points in the quarter.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Grant against Gobert. And Gobert with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Here's Ellis. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
And it's great to see Grant take on a bigger role over time. Now a real focal point of this offense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. All right, Brent, we hear the phrase 3-and-D. Jeremy Grant is a perfect example of that, though.
Well, Grant's done a good job of trying to find some more confidence in shooting from the arc. He shot over 40% from 3 in one season. Defensively, he's versatile. He's long. I like him to play a little bit more physical, but if that comes along, he's the kind of guy you want to suit up with.
Here's Edwards. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Pass to Ellis. Now Grant, defended by Gobert. Grant, the pass to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Over Edwards. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Barrett's got 8.
Well, that's a good confidence builder right there as RJ finds some room from the mid-range to knock it down.
Edwards, no good.
That's got to frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's Barnes. 14 points for him. It's Barnes on the wing. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And every now and then Harrison Barnes has these kind of games where he can explode offensively.
Gobert passes to Edwards. That one no good. Some solid defense from Barrett. And it's Thompson that time on the assist from Grant. He's got 12.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Here's Gobert. Rudy Gobert finishes strong inside.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
It's Barnes on the wing. Pass to Ellis. Grant outside. Releases. Offensive rebound.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
Las Vegas shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Thompson. Shooting 2.
That free throw is good from Thompson.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Dillingham's checked in for the Timberwolves. Johnson, he's checked in for Las Vegas. Both free throws good from Thompson. Timberwolves trail by 14. Gobert with a screen on Thompson. Here's Randall. Pass to Gobert. Grant with a steal. DiVincenzo against Johnson. DiVincenzo with the steal. Got a piece of it. Up top, Alexander Walker. He's scoreless. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Just 5 on the clock. Randall cashes in the 12-footer. Randall's got 6.
And you can see the touch and the improvement in that touch right there.
Tries the spin move. Pass to Barrett. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They're doing a good job getting the ball inside this quarter. Really trying hard to make up ground.
And Barrett, no good on that one.
You look at R.J. Barrett on TV, you don't realize the guy is 6'6", 214. He's got that size along with the shooting ability and a nice overall game.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Here's DiVincenzo. Here's Randall. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
A minute 35 left in the second. 5 on the clock. Gobert finds Randall. Second chance shot.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And Grant gets it to go.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Timberwolves trail by 13. A minute 4 left in the second period. Outside, Alexander Walker. He can't get it to go.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside. We'll see.
Here's Barrett. Dillingham with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to DiVincenzo. Fires from deep. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for one more. They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes. Minnesota shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
DiVincenzo, shooting 1.
That free throw no good from DiVincenzo.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line. 100% this quarter.
Johnson passes to Thompson. Back to Johnson. Inside. Cuts off the pass.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's Randall. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Randall's got 8.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
And so it's Las Vegas, closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far.
One big reason they're up, they're controlling the glass, both boxing out and crashing in.
Yeah, you could tell rebounding was a point of emphasis for them coming into this game.
And time for a look here at how the West is shaping up as we continue to work our way through this season.
I think for Las Vegas, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with the big fella.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
On the floor for Las Vegas, they've got Andre Drummond and then Thompson out there with Barnes. Then there's Johnson, and it's Barrett in at the 2. Here's Johnson. Pass to Thompson. Back to Johnson. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Pass to Barnes. Back to Johnson. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, Harrison Barnes been around the block. He knows how to find an open man.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Edwards with it. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
And now let's take a look at the most efficient shooting guards in the league this year. R.J. Barrett, number 1. In the 3rd spot, Anthony Edwards.
And these guys are all assertive. They're willing to step up and take shots when their names are called. And this is what separates them from all the rest.
Well, the array of moves that each of those players has is just about unlimited. Whether it's in tight or outside, they know how to free themselves up and find the best shot possible. It's reflected in their shooting percentages.
Both free throws good from Thompson. Here's Randall. Give him 8 points now. Outside McDaniels. Randall a screen on Barnes. Back to Randall. Oh, deflected and stolen by Barrett. He goes up. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
And so Randall will bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 11. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Oklahoma City, where they'll face the Thunder. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Edwards can't hit. For Las Vegas, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half. And the jam by Drummond.
Another game and another dunk from Andre Drummond. That's where he likes to live.
The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Edwards for 3. Another miss by Minnesota.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Drummond passes to Barrett. The second effort. And Drummond with the
commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. It's McDaniels on the wing. Minnesota again missing.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse.
Man, look at how they set this. Man, Showtime. It was like Harrison Barnes just ran a cross switch. Like, I just knew that. I knew this was coming the whole way. All I had to do was just set it up, run a cross switch. Because they're building a wall. Look at that. Minnesota's smart. This is how you stop a fast break. You build a wall. But if you run against the face of it, now they have to drag, and it creates openings. And if your guys shoot that gap just right, like Barrett just did, now you got your alley-oop angle open. And then it's just a matter of making the pass. Beautiful basketball.
Yes, on full display. Outside Edwards. To win the run. The shot, no good. Nice D from Thompson. Johnson passes to Barrett. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Down low. Tipped. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, Amen Thompson. Incredible verticality.
Timberwolves trail by 21. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's DiVincenzo, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And for DiVincenzo coming into the league wanting to prove that he belongs, he's done more than that. It's about building his confidence now.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from DiVincenzo. Here's Las Vegas. They're on an 18-6 run. Drummond to screen on DiVincenzo. Pass to Thompson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Las Vegas.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, powered down with both hands.
DiVincenzo just one step ahead of the D that time.
And it's Las Vegas with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. It's Johnson with a drive. Tipped away. Driving in. It's Barnes on the wing. Shot clock at 5. The 3 ball. That's off. 7 for 12 now. Timberwolves trail by 14. Pass to Randle. Here's Gobert. Outside Edwards. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And that one's good. Thompson.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Randall deciding where to go with it. Outside Edwards. From the arc. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 6 assists now in the game.
Shooting the 3 with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
Outside Barrett from deep three-point land. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. And Las Vegas will go for a different look here. Grant's checked in for Drummond. Chris Middleton comes in for Thompson. Robinson, he's checked in for Barnes. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Barrett. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Clarkson. Oh, Gobert rocking the rim.
They're just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Johnson with it. 14 points for him. Knocks down the triple. Middleton's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Here's Edwards. Plenty of space. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Grant finds Johnson. Back to Grant. Now here's Clarkson. Middleton outside. Now here's Johnson. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Outside Robinson. And Las Vegas, another 3.
That's his game right there. Robinson, one of the more deadly shooters in the NBA.
Timberwolves trail by 16. DiVincenzo, the pass to Randall. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor. Las Vegas has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. You look at Las Vegas, they have looked in control all season long. Aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon. And of course the Timberwolves, only a few spots below.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. But they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. There's a screen. Out to DiVincenzo. Randall with it. Middleton covering. Randall can't hit. Las Vegas leading by 16. Outside for Grant.
Yeah, good anticipation helps Edwards see the shot forming. Then his speed gets him there for the block.
DiVincenzo finds Gobert. Fires for 3. And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist from Gobert. DiVincenzo's got 7 points for the quarter. DiVincenzo against Johnson. Pass to Clarkson. Over Edwards. And it's Clarkson missing. Timberwolves trail by 13. It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by Johnson. Back to Edwards. Randall against Clarkson. Out to DiVincenzo. No good with the triple. Las Vegas has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Grant outside. Johnson on the wing. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
DiVincenzo driving, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Some of the hottest players in the league to show you now. The top scorers among shooting guards during the previous 10 games. Anthony Edwards on top. R.J. Barrett is second.
Yeah, the absolute best of the best at the shooting guard position. I mean, they can score the ball and flat out dominate defenses.
Well, these are the assassins of the NBA right there. The players who can turn a game on its head when they start to feel it. They are almost always the primary focus of the opposing defense.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Conley comes in for Edwards. Ellis is checked in for Las Vegas. Both free throws good from DiVincenzo. Las Vegas leading by 13. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Grant outside. Can't get it to drop. Nice D from Reed.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Reed, a screen on Middleton. Randall, the pass to Reed. Good D by Middleton. Las Vegas has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Here's Ellis. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. And here's Middleton. Nice D from Reed.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Miller's checked in for Julius Randle, and it's Edwards in for DiVincenzo. Clarkson against Edwards. The 15-footer is good. Edwards got 30. Points in the game.
Well, he makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Now Middleton, checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. Here's Grant. And he converts the layup. Grant's got 9.
In the last few years, we've seen a nice leap from Jeremy Grant, including how effective he can be in that spot.
The shot by Conley, no good. Las Vegas leading by 13. Clarkson passes to Ellis. Off the mark there with a 3. Edwards for 3. Edwards on target. Here's Ellis. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
The defense has to be besides themselves there. Terrific shot to close out the quarter by him.
And so it's Las Vegas in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. Naz Reid out there with Miller. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. 6 to shoot. Pass to Robinson. On the wing, Thompson. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
First team foul. Ahmed Thompson. Defensive foul. Nikhil Alexander Walker. First personal foul. First team foul.
And that one misses. Timberwolves trail by 15. Conley passes to Alexander Walker. It's rebounded by Grant. Well, Las Vegas is shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. And that one's good.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Left side, Edwards. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Ellis has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. Here's Grant. Yep, that one goes.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Alexander Walker. With the floater. And the layup is good. Alexander Walker's got his first basket.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, you can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Back to Thompson. Now Clarkson. Down low. Thompson, no good. Timberwolves trail by 17. Pass to Miller from behind the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
And how about Edwards keeping his head up and spotting the open man?
Now an update on Julius Randle from Allie LaForce. What'd you find out, Allie?
Hey guys, Minnesota's head athletic trainer gave me an update. The bad news is that this injury is causing discomfort. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to be healthy coming down the stretch. It looks like their depth will be tested now.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him. And now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Conley finds Miller. Alexander Walker with it, working on Robinson. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Minot comes in for Miller, and it's DiVincenzo in for Conley. Barnes, he's checked in for Las Vegas. R.J. Barrett comes in for Clarkson. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Ellis. It's Barrett on the wing. Pass to Graham. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Reed. Edwards, the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. There's a screen. Launches it. They get it back. Here's Reed. And no good, trying to use the glass. And so Grant will bring it up for Las Vegas. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that's a one-game homestand for the club.
How about the athleticism of Grant, just extending that time?
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. DiVincenzo with it. Outside Edwards. There's the three. Another miss by Minnesota. That's tipped. DiVincenzo with a steal. Wing shot on the way. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Ellis has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Outside Edwards. Here's DiVincenzo.
That's RJ coming in and locked in to get the block.
Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. Andre Drummond is checked in for Las Vegas. Johnson comes in for Ellis. Las Vegas leading by 13. Now here's Johnson. Inside, here's Drummond, and another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Reed a screen on Barnes. From the wing, and off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Edwards got 39.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Outside, DiVincenzo. Shoots it from the high post. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. And here they go. Minot can't get it to go. Johnson against Conley. And stolen by Edwards. Outside Conley. Pass to Minot. The 3. The 3 is up. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Minnesota. Randall comes in for Minot. Las Vegas leading by 13. And here's Johnson. Drummond with the screen. Thompson outside. Outside Barrett. Again the miss by Las Vegas. The drive by DiVincenzo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
Sometimes DiVincenzo and that athleticism he has, that'll sneak up on you.
No good on that one.
Well, he's putting his game right in the face of the defense right now and just driving into the paint to get contact.
McDaniels is checked in for Mike Conley. Grant's checked in for Las Vegas. Las Vegas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Johnson passes to Barnes. Kicks it out to Barrett. Pass to Grant. Grant's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 12. Here's DiVincenzo. Here's McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Grant. Out to DiVincenzo. Thompson pulls it in.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Grant's shot is off. Minnesota has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Back to DiVincenzo. Hook it, and it's Randall with the assist. DiVincenzo's got 4 this quarter.
Well, he just nailed his 2nd 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
McDaniels with it, now guarded by Barrett. Randall outside. Back to Daniels. Pass to Randall. Outside Edwards. Goes up on the wing. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Edwards has got 41.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Las Vegas. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Right side Barnes. Over McDaniels. Barnes, no good. Timberwolves trail by 7. From 10 feet away. It's rebounded by Grant. Grant's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Barnes. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Barnes has got 20 points.
Got to respect the take charge attitude that Barnes is showing right now.
DiVincenzo with the screen on Barrett. Pass to Edwards. Gobert. Oh, Gobert cleans it up. Wow.
You want to talk about length, Gobert's arms go on forever. A major threat for putback slams.
It's Johnson with a drive. It's Barrett on the wing. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
First personal foul. Second team foul. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Barrett. Andre Drummond is checked in for Las Vegas. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's DiVincenzo. Outside McDaniels. Offline with a 3.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Johnson passes to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Takes a step back. And they double up Edwards. Outside for Randall. Picked by Gobert. Poke loose. Shot clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Barrett passes to Johnson. Thompson outside. The 3 from Barnes. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
All kinds of ways Barnes can hurt you with the basketball. He's sneaky fast with that release.
Here's Edwards. They need this. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Thompson. Las Vegas leading by 14. Here's Johnson. And the layup falls. Johnson's got 20 points.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's Las Vegas. They're on an 11-2 run. Here's Thompson. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Out to DiVincenzo. 4-3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Johnson. Pass to Drummond. Kicks it out to Barrett. Lets the 3 fly. That one is off. Right side, DiVincenzo. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. 27 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Kicks it out to Barnes. It's Barrett on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Thompson with a screen. Shot is good by Barrett.
And Barrett's a creative player, a guard who can thrive in pick and roll sets.
So it's Las Vegas picking up the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Behring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And time to present our player of the game.